and, we were talking about it, the NBA, NHL playoffs and all that kind of stuff, but certainly the big news locally. Lions rookie minicamp. So really everybody's first look at the Detroit Lions rookie class and what they have going on. And, when you look at it, I guess the two main stories that you saw come out there, obviously, Jahmyr Gibbs did not play. Ankle situation, that was probably number one. And look, it doesn't mean anything to me because it is just that, like a rookie mini camp and all that kind of stuff. But, it puts people's antenna up, and that's fine. It's kind of a non-story to me. But good news, though, for Mohamed Ibrahim. He was the only running back that was active, right? So good for him.
Good for him. Show what you can. I mean, Mohamed Ibrahim, he's one of those guys that probably feels like he should have gotten drafted. I mean, isn't it crazy that Evan Hull of Northwestern was drafted and Mohamed Ibrahim was not? Obviously, he's a little older. He's coming off of an Achilles injury, and he's not really a threat coming out of the backfield, catching passes. But at the same time, Mohamed Ibrahim is one of those guys that when you sign him as an undrafted free agent, it wouldn't shock me at all if he could step right into the NFL and at least give you a few carries a game, 3 or 4 yards, kind of get those in between the tackles yards. So I don't know. I'm excited about Mohamed Ibrahim, but tempered.
Some of the talk already, and this will spin into it. I'll wait to get to this one because I think it's something that we need to discuss kind of in depth because even through the Gibbs pick, I think that Jack Campbell kind of becomes the identity of this draft, right or wrong. I think that is the way that it's going to go. But the Love Fest, and look, I'm not saying it's equivalent to last year when we were getting May updates about David Blau taking the offense down the field in 7-on-7 drills and scoring a touchdown. But by all accounts, and this was unilaterally across the board, Sam Laporta showed out and they said caught everything that was thrown to him, put his hand in the dirt, showed to be a capable blocker as well. So certainly Sam Flannel, that is good to hear because after Jack Campbell, the Sam Laporta pick probably raised the most eyebrows.
Sure. And Sam Laporta, the thing that I like about him showing out at this workout, at this mini camp or whatever they call it, is that Sam Laporta is a guy that he tested very, very well when it comes to his athleticism scores, his 40 time, his broad jump, everything. That was all off the charts. When it came to athleticism ranking amongst tight ends, according to the NFL.com scouting website, he was third. And Sam Laporta, he showed a lot of those skills, and he's one of those guys that you think maybe was stifled at Iowa, playing with Spencer Petras as his quarterback in that terrible, terrible Iowa offense. He probably feels like he's in heaven going to the Detroit Lions with a capable quarterback, with Ben Johnson. I know we didn't see all of it yesterday, but he's one of those guys that his production was so stifled and limited by like Iowa. He might be one of the surprises of the draft. I remember when he was first taken, I would have preferred Michael Mayer. But when you look at him versus Michael Mayer in pretty much every single measurable except for size, Sam Laporta has him beat. Size and production, that's all that Michael Mayer has. And this is just proof, this showing out that maybe it was the right pick. Maybe he can be the next TJ Hawkinson plus. Maybe they do have a tight end number one because I still expect him from day one to be the best tight end on this team. And I think he can do a lot of damage with Ben Johnson scheming him open with how well he runs after the catch. I'm excited. I really enjoyed what I saw.
And media, too, they understand the assignment. They know. Discussion on Hendon Hooker. And this comes from SI.com, the Lions rookie minicamp observations. And I know John. John's one of my friends. So, John and I are friends, man. So I'm not like taking a shot or anything like that. It's just what they noted here. Said Hendon Hooker, despite not participating in drills, the rookie observed keenly the coaching instructions from quarterback coach Mark Brunell and assistant quarterback coach JT Barrett. Does that sit well with you? That assistant quarterback coach is JT Barrett?
No, that does not sit well with me because JT.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal. No, it doesn't matter.
It is a big deal to some of you out there, though.
Well, I mean, JT Barrett wasn't really a quarterback. He was a running back playing quarterback at Ohio State. But still, that's all water under the bridge. And the whole Hendon Hooker thing, of course he has to observe keenly.
Listen to this one, Sam Flannel.
What we got?
Hooker demonstrated his passion and energy all throughout the practice as he high-fived the entire offensive line following drills.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't look too much into it. I want to see him on the field. Obviously, he can't do that right now coming off of an injury, but, there's a lot of leadership type traits that you want in your franchise quarterback, and at the very least I'm glad that he displayed some of those no matter what it means. He didn't just kind of sulk on the sideline and fade into the background. I don't think it matters really hardly at all, but he's hurt. What's he supposed to do at this point? There's really nothing that can be proven or disproven to me.
Good job. Nicholas Duncan says, I want to see Hooker play. No, you don't. Guys, we're going to have to work through this as the year goes on. You do not want Hendon Hooker to play. Mm-hmm. If Hendon Hooker's playing, that means something bad happened.
Mm-hmm. In year one, yes.
Right?
Yes.
So can we all agree?
Yes.
Can we all put our hands in, and go team on 3? 1, 2, 3. Go team. Like, we understand that, right?
Yes.
We do not want to see Hendon Hooker play.
Next year.
And that's not hate. That's not slander. The following statement is unequivocally true. If Hendon Hooker plays this year, something bad has happened. Period. We can all agree on that.
Period.
Jack Harrington says, factual. Okay. So, all right. I just want to get that out there. And this won't be the last time we do this. I know it's the middle of May. I know it was Mother's Day yesterday. I get that. This will be something that we'll periodically revisit as we get closer and closer to the season, as we get further and further into the summer. I get that. And again, it's not hate or anything like that. Dre 10 says, unleash Sudfeld. I'm here for it.
Give the people what they want.
Give them the pill. Hey, guys, don't worry. You'll hear about that in organized team activities in June. Oh, yeah. You'll hear about how Nate Sudfeld took. There's a certain Lions blog in town where they've already got that one written.
Yeah.
And they've already got it timestamped where they're going to send it out. And then if you're critical of it, they'll block you on social media, even though you think they do a good job and you publicly tell them that they do a good job. But whatever.
People are soft.
They are. Yeah. But don't worry. The Sudfeld 7-on-7 drills, we're getting to that time of year, everybody. Revolutions. We're getting to that time of year where you will see that. You'll see that out there.
Oh, yeah. The fact that it's even a thing just shows how football crazed we are. Because, last year, that whole David Blau article, that was real. That wasn't fake. It seems like it was something we would have made up, but it certainly was not. And it wouldn't shock me at all if a Nate Sudfeld one comes out. It's so weird.
Nasty Nate. Nate Sudfeld getting a lot of love right there. Nate the Great.
Yes.
Nasty Nate. Has there been a swingback, Spenmo?
No.
Are the people about Nate Sudfeld now?
No.
Is he the TK85 of the quarterback room?
No.
Are we sure?
Yes. He's great value, Jared Goff. Jared Goff off Aldi.
Off of Aldi. Shane Sandrock. I'd rather have Adrian Martinez than Sudfeld. Easy, guys.
No. Adrian Martinez couldn't even lead Nebraska to a bowl game.
You know what? If the Adrian Martinez thing starts, and look, they say never let people see your weakness or anything like that. If the Adrian Martinez stuff starts this summer, especially in preseason, that could break me.
Yeah.
I'm being vulnerable right now. I'm being one with the people. I'm asking you, please don't do it. Please don't do it to me. Please. Like that first preseason game against Carolina when he plays the whole second half and he has 110 yards passing and a touchdown.
Yeah.
And probably 2 fumbles, knowing him. Mm-hmm. Don't do it to me, guys. Please.
He'll probably have a 3rd and 10 scramble in which he picks up 15 that one time, and then it'll be see, we need a mobile element. I don't think anybody is really going to be caping for Adrian Martinez, but at the same time, there might be a contingent, especially if Hendon Hooker's out, that maybe say, hey, let's cut Nate Sudfeld. Let's give Adrian Martinez the backup job or the 3rd string job, even though he couldn't even lead Nebraska to a bowl game. Not one.
That happened.
That did happen.
I saw it happen. He was a turnover. He was the college Dante Culpepper. Turnover factory.
I'm even man enough to admit this. He handed Michigan a win in 2021 by fumbling when he was trying to lead them down to a game-winning drive and basically gave Michigan a free field goal.
Yep.
That happened.
He did
Sam Flannel blaming Adrian Martinez for the sins of Scott Frost.
Indirectly.
Yeah.
Zachary Jones. What's good, Neal? What's good, Zachary? Appreciate you tapping into the show on Monday.